Dear students, it is the third video for week 1 and we are discussing geopolitical importance of Pakistan. Dear students, these videos doesn't mean to provide you a complete discussion. They are simply a few important points to highlight the importance of Pakistan or to draw a brief sketch that you may know about your own country before you proceed deeply into the discussions. Well, these all the points which now we are discussing briefly shall be discussed in detail in the later chapters. As I explained you in the second video, and same was in the first, that geographical location assigns a country a very key position with the other or among the other nations. Pakistan luckily is situated in the center of the major powers, cultures, civilizations, military powers, economic powers, and in the crossroads of the world. And that's how, in many ways, Pakistan strategically more important than India. However, India is a vast land, but Pakistan in many ways is more important than India in many ways. Well, link between South Asia and the Southwest Asia. Pakistan is linked with South Asia and the Southwest Asia. South Asia, Pakistan and Southwest Asia, you understand about Iran, Afghanistan and the other countries. Iran and Afghanistan both historically are very important countries. Plus, in the recent times, these countries are full of the natural resources. Well, whereas India and Chinese are the larger economies and they are lacking a direct access to these countries. Well, it is the Pakistan that can provide and is providing access to both the countries, but mainly to China, access to the mainlands. Well, for example, let's see that Pakistan is providing, for example, Pakistan is providing Chinese access to the Gwadar port, clear, and as I explained this, that it covers through the Khujraho Pass and almost 1600 kilometers. Let's see, China is fastly growing nation economy with the rate of 9%, clear, whereas their own means port, Chinese port is away from 4,500 kilometers away from Xinjiang, clear, whereas to these areas, whereas Gwadar provides them 2,500 kilometers away. Pakistan provides Chinese with the shortest route of 2,600 kilometers, whereas from Iran, Chinese have to cover almost 405,000 kilometers. If Chinese Iranians provide access to Chinese, they have to cover through 400 and 4,500 kilometers, whereas in the middle is Afghanistan, that is always a troublesome area and that is not that peaceful. Thereby, this area becomes uh, less important for Chinese, whereas the Gwadar port becomes very important. Whereas Turkey, from Turkey, the area, the route provided to China is almost 5,000 kilometers. Clear? It is now Pakistan is the only option for the Chinese to provide. Secondly, Pakistan is open to the energy resources. Clear? Like Turkmenistan and the areas of the Caspian Sea, they are full of natural resources and gases. Thereby, Pakistan has a direct access to these areas, and also Pakistan has uh, developed the gas pipeline projects with Turkmenistan, with the other areas. Similarly, Pakistan has developed gas pipeline uh, project with Iran. Also, India was included in this. Clear? So, Pakistan in many ways is in a central position to provide energy to its her own people and to the people of the other lands. If India in future uh, ever tries to connect with the Central Asian countries, and also no doubt they are trying to, but they have to be dependent on Pakistan. Well, similarly, Pakistan is very important country from sea point of view, from air. Clear? Most of the flights from Europe, America, they take the shortest route from uh, Pakistan to the eastern countries, like China, like Indonesia, Malaysia, Jakarta, Japan. So they take this route. India, Indians, whenever they have to fly over to the other countries, mostly they have to use the Pakistani uh, airspace. And in the past, when Pakistan blocked the Indian airspace, airspace for India, that was a great trouble for the Indians. Well, Pakistan, like transitic, so geopolitical situation of Pakistan provides Pakistan as a transit economy. Transit economy, as I explained in the beginning, that when the aircraft use the air of Pakistan, they use the airports, they pay money to the country. Similarly, when these ships will come to Pakistan, Gwadar, Karachi, and other ports, they have to pay rent to Pakistanis. Similarly, when Chinese are transporting their equipment through the land, they have to provide the rent to Pakistan. If in future any gas pipeline goes through, or any railway project or anything like the development project moves on, Pakistan will have the direct benefit. Pakistan is uh, a cultural economy. Sorry, Pakistan is a agriculture economy. So Pakistan can be and is a best option for the Gulf and the other countries of the world for the uh, economic point of view, from the food point of view, right? For example, Pakistan produces the world's uh, best salt, that is called the pink salt. Clear? and it is only exists in Pakistan, whereas Indians are claiming it, but Pakistan has launched a case. Second example, just for interest, is that Pakistan produces the basmati rice. They are very much liked in the world. Fine. Similarly, Pakistan is was number fourth in the dairy products in the production of the fruits and vegetables. Fine. Next, Pakistan is a very key partner for the international powers in the international conflicts, be it Gulf War, be it Afghanistan, a tension in China, tension in means Sri Lanka, or anywhere. Pakistan is playing a very central position, key role. Thank you very much.